to put on our website for our freshmen. So we have probably more faculty and staff than freshmen, but that's okay. I think what we're going to do is that we're going to go through some quick introduction and some quick things that it's important. Those are important information for our freshmen. First of all, hi everyone. My name is Cristina Goletti. I'm the chair of the Department of Theater and Dance. And I am very, very honored that to be here sharing this virtual space with you. Studying theater and dance is never an easy choice, and studying theater and dance during a pandemic with the uncertainty and also the social and cultural uproaring happening right now, not just in the United States, but globally, due to systemic racism and inequality and scarcity and anxiety related to economic and social inequality. It's intense. And so I want to honor the fact that you've chosen this path. We need artists now more than ever. And we need people committed to their craft now more than ever. So we normally would have had like this meeting being part of the bigger town hall. But what I think it's important to understand is that like sometimes starting a college, it's a big experience. And then when we're actually not in the corridor and we can't maybe have that face-to-face contact, sometimes people feel like there's a lot of unclarity and so this meeting is really for you, for the few freshmen here, but also really to just ask questions. And I want to be very clear, there are no stupid questions. There are no, even if it's like, how do I register for, like, how do I drop anything you want to ask, this is the opportunity to ask. We also are doing this so that you have the opportunity to hear from our student organization, which are a fundamental part of our department and also a fundamental part of starting to feel integrated in the department, even when we are socially distancing. So this is so we have a very loose agenda, very quick introduction, student organization with the students talking, and then we are giving time for plenty of Q&A. So having said that, I can just go through call your name based on who I have in my Zoom list. So Nicole, do you want to introduce yourself quickly?
Hello, everyone. My name is Nicole Bianco. I'm the set and technical directing mentor. I teach, this semester I'm teaching principles of scenery and set design and advanced set design. Some of you will see me in principles and some of you will see me next semester for theater graphics and technology. And I run the scene shop along with my partner in crime, Juan Ontiveros. So if you ever come into the scene shop to hang out for practicum, you'll see us there.
Caroline.
Hi, everybody. I'm Carolyn Sitsui. I'm the head of stage management. I'm also the student advisor academic advisor for all tech management and design students.
Georgina.
Hi, everyone. I'm Georgina Escobar, visiting professor of practice, specifically for playwriting. I teach special topics, playwriting, and directing, and script analysis.
Kim.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kim McKean. I teach performance and directing, and also I am an advisor for BFA students, not all of them usually. So I'll probably be seeing some of you this fall. Also, quick note on that topic, if I sent you an email about not having your concentration yet, I got an email from the head of advising in liberal arts asking to make sure that all of the freshmen had declared a concentration. So if I sent you an email and you haven't responded, you can just message it to me right now and I'll put it down for you. Thank you.
Yes, and we can talk for a second about the concentration after the introduction. So next I have Adriana.
Hello, everyone. My name is Adriana Dominguez, Assistant Professor and Director of the Theater Programs. This semester, I'm teaching your theater histories. Next semester, I'll continue that and also script analysis. So welcome.
Patricia, Pat. We can hear you, Pat. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
now I got it. Sorry about that. Patricia Provencio, I'm the music director at the Dinner Theater. I also advise the music theater kids, and that's it.
Great. Jay.
Hey, everybody. I'm one of your performance professors. I also advise some of the BFAs, if you're in the second half kind of the alphabet, and some of the BFA musical theaters as well. Look forward to it. And I see some faces I know. Edme Burgess, Stage Combat.
Melissa.
Hello, everyone. My name is Melissa Mantignano. I teach a variety of dance classes, both in practice and theory. I'm the intern dance director and the dance advisor, along with Christina.
Rafa.
Hi, everybody. My name is Rafa Perez. I am the Director of Audience Development. I also run the box office in the Fox Fine Arts Building by the Wise Family Theater, and I teach acting fundamentals. I also teach Introduction to Theater.
Jill. Thank you, Rafa. We can hear you.
Hi, sorry, it took me a second. Hi, everybody. My name is Jillian, and it's so nice to meet you all. I am teaching Voice and Speech 1 this semester, remotely from New York City. So good to see so many of your faces. And I will be teaching acting fundamentals next semester. So welcome.
Josie.
Hi everyone, Josie Pickett. I choreograph for the UTEP Dinner Theater, and this semester I'll be teaching jazz, and sometimes I do music theater workshop, and I also assist Rafa with some reach out to our local schools with audience engagement. Great to meet you guys. Welcome.
Crystal.
Okay, hi, I'm Crystal Herman. I'm the costume design advisor. This semester I am teaching rendering for theater. So it's nice to meet you all. And just like Nicole, I run the costume studio along with another Nicole Reed. So during a regular semester, if you come up there, you'll get to see the two of us. So any costume related questions, send them my way. I'm happy to help.
Great. So this is the faculty and staff that are present here. There are several more people that are not present here, but at least hopefully you have an idea if you are in both either in theater or in dance, you know, you've put some faces to names, et cetera, et cetera. Our website on the Department of Theater and Dance, it's extremely updated. So you will see, you know, 99% of the people that are teaching there with their bio and their people and their contact information. So if you need to contact anyone and you don't have their email, just go through the website of our department and you will see them. I want to say a couple of things before I pass the baton to the students organization about concentration. We advising this summer, you know, we have to, it's a requirement to put a concentration down, but I understand that sometimes, especially the students that I talk to in the summer, they're like, I like it all in theater. I don't know if I want to do technical theater or performance yet because I like it all. And we understand that. And I think it's a very valid position to be in and probably the best position to be in, you know, like you are interested in theater and you're open, you come to school because you want to be exposed to things and because you have a passion for theater or dance at large, right? You, the fact that you put down a concentration right now that, for instance, says performance or says technical theater, it's not so binding in your first semester or two. We have a list of classes that it's called Foundation. It's basically, no matter if you are a tech or performance, BA or BFA, you have to take those classes. And as a freshman, you are in those classes. So you all have to take acting fundamentals. You all have to take principle of costuming. You all have to take principle of light, principle of set, no matter what you want to do, whether you want to concentrate on theater, on performance, or on technical theater or musical theater. So at this point, don't feel that that is like a real binding decision. The concentration can be switched very easily. Okay, there will be at some point like a little bit of a threshold, whether, for instance, you're doing BFA or BA, and that's because you know, for BFA there's more discipline oriented classes, but again, not in your first semester and not probably even in your second semester. So just don't be too anxious about that choice. But you could also always reach out to your advisors and have a conversation and say, what do you think? This is what I am enjoying. What do you think? Or, you know, this is what I would like to do in the future. So what would the best track for me, what it would be, right? So okay, having said that, let's pass the baton to the student association. So we have several students association. And also we have a thing called Student Congress, where the students basically have representative, because we have very different program, right? We have musical theater, technical theater, we have dance, we have education, we have a lot of different components to what we do. And so each kind of like program has a student that is their representative. And so if you ever also have a concern or an idea or just want to check with something, you could also talk to them. So I'm going to pass the stage, the virtual stage, to Mindy, who can talk to us a little bit about the Student Congress and can talk to us a little bit about some of the students organization. Then I think we have people here from Play, right? From Play, yes, and then from Desert Dance, and then from the musical. So let's try to get to all of the three society. Okay, Mindy, it's all yours.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mindy Hernandez, for those of you that don't know me. I am the current president of our Student Congress, which was started in another student's apartment. It was born out of an idea of having like sort of like a liaison between the students and our professors, because sometimes you feel a little bit more comfortable talking to somebody in class or after class, or just again hanging out at somebody's apartment about some issues that come up. Maybe it's an issue that other people have, practicum, or the types of assignments that you're getting, things like that. So that's pretty much what we started out as, and that's what we're trying to keep going as. And right now we have 2 representatives from each of the departments that we can get. So we've got costumes, we've got musical theater, we've got sound, we've got lighting, we've got scene design, we've got theater education, and you know, just goes on. And some of them are here, and I don't want to take up too much time with other organizations, so just reach out to us. We started the Fox Fine Arts Call Board, and we also have our own Facebook now. So just if you need to, I'll put my email in the chat, and you can reach out to me, and I can try to put you in touch with dance or singing design or whoever it is that you need to talk to. Thank you.
Thank you, Melinda. And also, yeah, please write your email down. And also on the website, there is a tab that says Student Congress. So there is a list, or there will be a list of all the people very soon in that one. Okay. And Rafa is also posting the departmental Facebook, which is very updated and very current to what we keep doing. So that's a really important resource. If you're like, I'm lost, everybody's talking about audition, I don't know when do you audition, how do you do it, or how did I know that there was a speaker or there was a guest artist, or you go on that website, yeah, on Facebook, on the Facebook page, and everything is there. Okay, next, Students Association. Do you, like, Kaylin, do you want to go?
Yes, hello. Thank you, Christina. Hi, friends and new friends that I have yet to meet, and Edme, who I've already met, so good to see you. I'm Kaylin Walker. I'm the interim president for our dance RSO, Desert Dance. We kind of had a flub this past spring where we missed our elections. So I'm serving as president until we can hold elections next spring as per our bylaws. So if you are interested in becoming involved as an officer, please let me know, because we're looking for people who want to be involved. I've been part of different RSOs throughout my past 4 years, and I think it's helped a lot build up my resume, my networking. So Desert Dance is a network of UTEP dancers, not just dance majors. I also invite theater majors, and literally any major can be in Desert Dance. I dabble in theater a little bit too, so there's a real importance of dance in theater. And alumni. So what we do is we share our knowledge through community classes. We host master classes. Me and the other officers are kind of trying to reinvent Desert Dance because we kind of lost momentum and like a bit of purpose. We kind of lost our purpose after this past year of like not having to fundraise for a conference because we were hosting the conference and the conference got canceled. So anyways, we're reinventing Desert Dance as we know it. So we want to create this network of dancers, share health and wellness tips, share these dancing from home kind of tips, like what's the best at-home dance floor, etc. Provide a space for dancers and movers to network. So if we bring in people for a masterclass, well, we have a networking opportunity there. And cultivate working relationships and friendships. So I encourage you to become a member or an officer because we're in need of a few officers. You can join our Facebook group, which I will link. Let me find a link for that. I will find a link for that. And you can join us on Mind Tracker, and I will put my email or the Desert Dance email as well. But yeah, I have plans for us. It's going to be fun. It's going to be more fun than last semester, which wasn't fun.
Okay, thank you, Kaylin. Yes, those students association go through phases and eras, and really it's very important, like, you know, it's a student association. So it's really about you and what you want to make it. And it's never too early to start. I mean, if you were in dance, I would like say, okay, I'll become an officer, even if it's your first semester. You get to meet people, you get to know, you get to understand a lot of things. And it's a great resume building activities because you can build your administrative sides and networking. And so please consider joining. Isabella.
Hi, everybody. I'm Isabel. All the freshmen that are here I kind of already know, so I'm just gonna say everything again. I'm the president of Ensemble. I'm also the musical theater representative, by the way, just because I'm throwing that out there. But I am, and so is Zach, by the way, too. Yeah, and anyways, so Ensemble, we do like different things. Honestly, it's not just for musical theater majors. So if you guys have friends or if you know anybody who wants to join, they can. We do like different things. Right now we have a podcast going on. Faculty, you guys should listen to that. It's called The Final Act, so that's fun. And yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunities with us. We do like different, yay, Georgina, woo! We do like different things. We even have one of the freshmen, Rebecca, she's over there. She's actually one of our officers right now too, because we had to change and we had to fix things for people who weren't coming back. And so I think I think they're having fun. So yeah, if you are not in Ensemble and you want to join Ensemble, I'll put my email and I will put our Ensemble email there too, in case you guys want to email that one. And we're also going to do the Laramie Project, by the way. We did pay for rights, guys. I'm just throwing that out there. We didn't just randomly, we did pay for rights. So yeah, I also work in the box office with Rafa now, woo! So if you guys have any questions about that, that's also fun. Thank you.
Wonderful. Any other association I'm missing? Yes, theater. Do you want to talk about theater playmakers?
Yes. Okay. Hi, I'm Ruben Villa. I'm a stage management major here in UTEP. I'm the president of Playmakers. Playmakers is a scholarship organization where we raise money to give to like incoming freshmen or our students. And we have many events that we go on through the year. Even last year, we had a new event where we had like a cabaret slam, where each student like showcases their unique talents, even if it's not acting, singing, or anything like that. They just bring their talents and to showcase in front of an audience and bring us closer as a community. Sometimes we even hold events to raise money as like a Halloween party, Christmas party. And at the end of the year, we usually have like a lighting ceremony where we pass on the flame from seniors to freshmen or whoever they want to give it to. I did link the Gmail or the email a bit earlier, but I'll link it again because I pressed enter too early. There it is. Also, we are looking for new officers. So if you're interested in becoming an officer, please send me an email to nominate yourself and we'll go into voting next week. And yeah, any questions about Playmakers? No? Okay, great. Well, I hope you want to become an officer. If not, become a Playmaker. We do have a lot of stuff that we do, and we're still growing as an organization. So welcome.
Okay, so now it's your moment. If you have any question, and really, I mean it, any questions. There aren't questions that are too simple. Like, this is a difficult time. Going to college and starting a college, it's not easy. So please ask. You have a lot of us here. And if we don't know the answer, which sometimes it happens, we can definitely find out for you. And I see people posting a lot of auditions. So we're still doing auditions. So there's audition for the Laramie project, as Isabel said. There's also auditions for Frontera. Frontera is our Christmas Carol version that was reworked to fit more, to represent more our reality here on the border. So Adriana and Jay rewrote it, and it's going to be a radio play. So very similar to what's happening with the Latinx playwriting festival, Reunión Revolución, which is happening every Saturday at 11:30. I hope you heard the first story. It was amazing. And it was amazing to hear the students, right? Like our own students on the radio. And again, you know, it's true. Right now we can't be on stage together, but we can still learn a lot. And there's still a lot to learn about voice work and about, you know, audio work, which could become a really important avenue for your profession once you graduate, right? So I think it's a wonderful, and we did quite a big of investment in terms of recording equipment and things like this. So you will get to learn some technology that is really important. So I highly recommend you to audition for Christmas Carol and for the Laramie Project. And also they're putting the podcast information and Reunión Revolución, which is this festival that I've been talking to you about, and that is happening every Saturday in September. Okay. Any question? Yes. Brian, unmute yourself.
Well, it's not so much a question. It's kind of going back to the student associations and stuff. I'm here to like represent the UTEP Broadway Zoom series that we do now starting this month, every Saturday to accommodate like people's busy schedules during the week. But it's been an amazing series that we've done over this past quarantine that Zaid Zavala and Isabella Candelaria have started. They're also musical theater majors, and we've gotten to talk to, I don't know how many people twice a week that have been gracious enough to share their time and really like teach us a lot. And Josie is our like faculty sponsor. But yeah, and I'll post like Zaid's email in the chat and our Instagram, so you can go follow us to see when we're posting like who is this month, and then soon we're gonna post October. So yeah.
It's true, sorry, I forgot about that. But yeah, that's been an amazing series with amazing guests. So great. Any question from our few freshmen present? Yes, Dominic.
Okay, so I just had a question. I forget all the time, pardon my short-term memory, but where are we posting the auditions for the musical? I keep on forgetting.
Mm-hmm. You mean for the dinner theater?
Yes.
Isabel, I've never auditioned for the dinner theater, so I'm not sure. But like, I think Isabel knows.
Yeah, they're on the website of the dinner theater. You have to like look up the dinner theater, and then Pat is like coming up, so I'll let Pat talk about it.
Thank you, Isabel. She's right, but this one that we're doing in November, the streaming concert is going to be different. And I have already invited and gotten responses from our music theater majors. So we're trying to focus on them and make sure that they have a chance to do this. So we're not doing any kind of auditions for this first show. Titanic has moved numerous times, and its cast somehow has stayed intact and says it's going to go on and do the show when the next planned time, which I think is February. So we'll see if that happens. And then, so we will post something when we are ready to do auditions for Wedding Singer. And then in the summer, that's Jaime Barbas. And in the summer, we're supposed to do, fingers crossed for everything that I am saying, we are supposed to do Head Over Heels. Okay.
So Dominic, you are a freshman in musical theater?
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time.
Are you a freshman in musical theater?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so maybe you need to write to Pat and say, if you're if you're interested, there might be a small part maybe for this coming up, or if you are a musical theater major, talk to Pat, connect with Pat, and see what you can do. If there is anything that maybe you can do before the actual open new audition, because the showcase in November, it is mainly for musical theater.
Okay, all right, got it. Thank you.
Dominic, I think I sent you an email, but I got I'm having problems with a few of the students actually receiving, they're coming back undeliverable, and I've got several addresses for you. So I think we've texted before, if I remember right, when we did advising. So if we
just
did,
put your email into the chat and Pat will reach out, or yeah.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah.
The Titanic that refuses to pay.
Also, one more thing, if you are work study eligible, we have some positions open at the dinner theater. It's not, a musical per se, but you would be working with the November thing, and then also, again, hopefully Titanic. So that might help if you are already work study eligible.
So your audio breaks up a little, Mindy, but she's saying if you're eligible for work studies and you are interested in working in the dinner theater, please contact probably Beverly, but I mean, you can go through Mindy. There are a few positions open for those that qualify for work studies. Any more questions from the freshmen? Same from the scene shop, says Nicole Bianco.
Hi, I have a question.
Hi, Andy. What are you? What is your? Are you in dance or theater?
I'm in theater. Yes. So I was wondering about the Christmas a la Frontera. How do we audition for that, or where can I find information about that?
Yes, so I just put it in the chat. I know there's like 5 million things, but it's done with the QR code. So I'll put it again right now. It is going to be video auditions, just because the whole thing is going to be radio as well. So let me put it again, and you can just scan the QR code and all the info is there.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
There's a flyer, you scan it. We're so technological. We scan it. There's a thing that like gives you all the information. I mean, for me, that's pretty technological, but maybe it isn't. So yeah.
I advised Edme this summer. I'll shoot you an email with it in there right now, Edme.
Wonderful. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions? Are you all okay with your schedule? Are you all okay with your schedule? So what's going to happen now is that very soon, so our main schedule for the spring is due September 15. For after that, you're going to be able to see it, but most of you will not be able to register. But advising starts. So you will be having to go through advising. And in the summer, most of you were advised by me or Adriana or Pat or Jay. Like, if the real June and July was really just me basically and Pat. So in the fall, for the fall, you will be advised by someone that is more maybe specific to your area. And that means that you will be advised about your spring classes. If you can't register until you take off the hold for advising. So that's why it's super important to actually do your advising so that we can remove the hold, okay? If you don't do that, then you can register, then the class you want to take closes because there's no more space, and then you'll be upset, okay? So let's not do that. Okay.
Just a quick note on that, Christina.
Yes.
With advising, we kind of have a plan. We have rotation when things are offered, and so if an advisor is suggesting to you to take a class, take that class. We're doing that because it may not be offered the next semester because we have so many students, which is wonderful, but limited faculty. And then if you miss it, that might be a prerequisite for another class, and then it just becomes a snowball. So please, if we're telling you to take a class, it's because we know that it may or may not be offered later, and we want to make sure that you're taken care of. If you have a question specifically, reach out to your advisor about and have that conversation, but we know what's going to be offered. So please do take that advice because we don't want you to snowball and get behind.
And especially at the beginning, it's very good to stay on track. Like there might be eventually some like maneuvering because you're more interested in one thing or another one, and when you get to special topics or upper electives, there is more choices. But at the beginning, also because of what I said to you, we have kind of a core class, foundation class that we all are taking in theater or dance. Those classes need to be taken, and there is a reason why they are in that order. There is a reason why you take ballet 1 before ballet 5. So I would highly recommend you to really scaffolding the things as they were thought, because there is a reason why the master curriculum is designed in a special way. Okay, any more questions? Scholarship, are we all clear about scholarship? There's scholarship, in the spring, we will put again the call out. We have very few people applying for scholarship. We have a lot of freshmen and transfer applying for scholarship, and not so many people in the department. So make sure that you take advantages of those opportunities. So in the spring, there will be something on the website that says scholarship and the link, and you apply. Please apply. And for the spring season, we are meeting next week, I believe, on the 18th. To decide what exactly we're doing for the spring. And so that will also determine, what are we doing in terms of auditions and things like this. Things this year are running very differently than normally. So we are kind of like late in auditioning and things because things have been fluctuating, but hopefully we will find some structure for the spring soon. Okay, any more questions? If there are any questions, I want to end the recording by reminding everybody that there are sites available for testing at UTEP. One is right in front of the WISE, lobby. I've been tested twice, and I hate testing, and I hate doctors, and I hate everything. But it's pretty easy. It's in the throat. It's not the nasal swab, so it's a little bit more comfortable. And it's a very good resource for those that don't feel they have any symptoms, and they just, maybe if you're going to campus or just, if you are part of the UTEP, it's part of your fees, it's part of what you're paying for too, in a way. So make sure that if you don't have any symptoms, but you just want to make sure that you're not carrying it asymptomatically, you go get tested. It's free, it's super quick, it's easy, you get results very easily through your email. So I highly encourage you for this semester to take advantage of that. Also, familiarize yourself. There are several resources that are available for students, including counseling, including nutritionists, including a lot of services to help with health, mental and physical health. You will find all of that in the page of the Students Affair and Dean of Students, and make sure that you check them out. There's a lot of really cool resources available for students. So with those kind of health and well-being tips, I think we can just say goodbye. Come to free community yoga. So, yeah, that's one more thing. We are having free community yoga classes every Tuesday, 5 to 6. It's wonderful. You don't need to be a dancer to do it. In fact, the classes are very, very simple, but very well created and structured. And it's also part of our wellness program. And Adriana is putting students affair, CAS. CAS is for if you need accommodation, and counseling if you need help. And you know, this pandemic and this whole situation is pretty complex to navigate. So don't feel like, you know, there's a lot to take in. And so maybe having access to those resources could be important. Okay. And Rafa posted the yoga class flyers. I hope you will have a wonderful semester. I hope you talk to your friends and say, hey, you know, we had this awesome town hall meeting for freshmen, and there's a lot of information, and here's some cool things that I've learned, and here's some resources. We will post this on our website. We have another town hall meeting, which will be mainly addressing this new effort that the department is doing with EDI, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion, which is this new task force, chaired by Adriana and Tawanda. And so the next town hall meeting is October. I see people going yes, and I'm like, I have it. It's October 15, 3 to 4:30. That's with everyone. And I encourage you to come so that you can learn more and continue to ask questions and feel like you're part of a department. Yes, you're not just alone in your room in front of Zoom. There's a lot of people, and we're all doing this together, you know, within the circumstances we're given. Yeah? Okay. I'm sending you a lot of love. Thank you so much. And have a lovely afternoon.